back to another Introverted Diaries by your girl Zai. And if y'all new, I'm 23 years old. I'm trying to get my life together. I just got out of like a 6-year relationship. I was just like low-key depressed for the last 4 or 5 months. This is like dark humor because I try to let y'all know I'm very dark humorous. Like it's just something I do. Okay, I'm trying to cope with the pain. But I'm on this isolated journey trying to get my life together. I've been an introvert my entire life. I've been the weird girl, I've been the boring girl, and now I live in my truth. Now I feel good. I feel at peace because I don't care. I just like being by myself. I don't have any friends. I don't talk to anybody right now. I just talk to the people that I work with, and I talk to my camera. So I'm feeling a little energized. I just had to end out last week's vlog because your girl was feeling, you know, a little down yesterday, which was Sunday. And if you watched the last vlog, then you guys know I recorded this is 5 seconds later, literally. But this is to start a new vlog. Can't wait to see what this week includes. In my hand is a box cutter because we're getting started with packages. And then when I'm done, I need to go edit my podcast. So if you don't know, I have a podcast where I go on rants because I like to talk, because I like to help people. And I decided I'm going to not help people by hurting myself. And I think this is a great way to help people without people taking from me. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, I'm sorry. We have 3 packages. Y'all probably be like, girl, why you keep buying all this stuff? Zalia isn't buying nothing. Zalia's getting stuff for free. So 2 of these boxes is for TikTok shop because I'm trying to get another stream of income rolling in. And then the other one is a wig, and I do sell my refurbished wig. So if y'all see me wearing a wig, it's a 90% chance I'm going to sell it on my Instagram. I barely use my Instagram, but that is how you can purchase the wig. I'm going to start posting them in the community tab too, so you guys can know. But if you have Instagram, you might as well follow me there because I'm always going to post in my story. So let's do an unboxing of what I got. First thing that I got from the TikTok shop, can y'all see? Is this Mary Ruth Liquid Morning Multivitamin Plus Hair Growth. I am very interested to see if this works. This was free. This is like $30 or $40. So all I gotta do is make a video for it on TikTok. But I really wanted to try this so we could see how my hair does. I'm gonna start it tomorrow. But the second thing I got was the same thing. So that was kind of, I don't know if that was smart. It's vegan, dairy-free, gluten-free, sugar-free, family-friendly. Well, this says, this says may support energy, beauty, or immunity. And this is the raspberry flavor. And then this one is mango peach. So these are the 2 new vitamins I'm going to be trying. I'm just going to start with this one first, finish this, and then I'll try this one. Because one thing about it is Aaliyah did not tell you we are coming from multiple streams of income. Okay, the one income is not cutting it. Okay, do y'all see the world? Find you something to do and make some money off of it. Something legal, something ethical. Is ethical the right word? Stay in your morals, please. Ladies, please. The last one is a wig. Thank you, guys. So I got graduation proms type of thing to attend. And that is when I'm going to redo my hair when they're going to have their graduation so I can look cute. So I can look cute. Oh, I can't wait for my mom era, but I can. I was thinking, this is not 28 inches. Thank you for lying, as always. Oh, that hit me in my face. Oh, this is definitely not. Ooh, I gotta bleach the knots. Yeah, I'm gonna do a middle part. I was thinking, should I do wand curls or crimps? I think I'm gonna do middle part wand curl when I do this because I like how this looks right now. And that's the vibes, but I'm gonna check you out a little later because camera's about to die, it's blinking. And I'm just gonna edit my podcast, so I'll probably talk to you tomorrow.
Paradise, this must be when hell is like this. Got to be
routine. You guys seen like a couple. I just refilled my vitamins, threw out my old flowers, so we'll have to get new ones next week. We're without flowers right now. But right now I'm about to oil my scalp because I was supposed to do that on Sunday. I'm basically like trying to catch up on everything. But yeah. So I'm just gonna be using the Jamaican black castor oil that I always get from Dollar Tree. I've been trying to do this because I've been feeling like my hair is so dry. I really don't know. I don't know if it's dry or I don't know if I'm overthinking it. And I don't know if it's because of the color of my hair. It's not like jet black, so I feel like it's dry. But I actually think I only need this one. So I am going to be redoing my hair, so I'm not worried about it that much in like 2 weeks, I think. Not this Thursday, but next Thursday. And I'm gonna put on the wig that I had yesterday. So we're gonna be looking like a baddie again. we look like a baddie with the braids when they're done, like freshly. After that, it's like, whoo, girl. But I haven't had a wig in a minute. I'm trying to get back on my stuff. I'm just realizing, and y'all, please bear with me. I'm just trying to figure this life thing out, right? Because I'm trying to get back on. I'm trying to get the streams of income flowing. And I feel like God is telling me, girl, stop giving to that job. I kind of think I talked about it a little bit in the last vlog where I was like, I don't know if I talked about it. But basically, I'm like, girl, get off at the time you're scheduled. Go home and do your content. If anything, like, stop giving this job more than your actual dreams. And that is, once again, for anybody who needs to hear that. Yes, you need this job to survive right now, but do not give more than what you are expected of. Honestly, give less. Okay? Don't get fired. But give less. Like, what are you doing the most for a job where half of us is getting paid the minimum wage? Like, that's just my theory, and I'm trying to get my mind to that. But I want to go even less and go part-time so I can have more time to do my podcast, do my content, because this makes me exhausted. Then it's like I go to sleep at like 9, 10, 11 o'clock, but I wake up at 5. Like today, I had to call an Uber because I could not get up. I really couldn't. But I'm like, girl, you gotta go. Like, I gotta go for right now to get this money. Basically, what I was gonna say is, I think eventually I'm gonna go part-time, and this is me stepping out on faith, y'all. If y'all don't have faith, don't do as Aaliyah does, okay? I think I'm going to take a leap of faith, and that's why I say think, because I'm still thinking about it. I still need to pray on it, and I still need to, you know, really, really, really tell myself to commit. Because another thing is, if you could commit to a job telling you what to do, you should be able to commit to your dreams and be the boss of yourself. That's what I'm understanding about myself. The discipline, all of that needs to stop because it's annoying. To me, it's kind of like annoying to myself. You say you want to do these things, so when you're given the opportunity, get them done. Like, you go to this job and you do what a white man tells you to do. A white man tells you to do. So why can't you tell yourself what to do if your dreams will triple, quadruple what you're making right now? That's the mentality. My mental is getting extremely strong. Like, it's over. Like, there is no going backwards. There can be steps back, but it's never going to be I'm going back to the same mindset. I'm going to grow every single day. That is the life path I'm on. I want to start making more content again. So this is why I'm like, I think I'm going to take that leap of faith. When my availability goes away, because I did like temporary availability, I think I'm going to leave it at part-time like I was originally going to do in the first place. I am locking in with content. I'm starting this new series on my TikTok that is things I wish I knew sooner as an ex-sheltered kid, because I was sheltered. I'm pretty sure y'all know. If y'all don't know, y'all knew. Baby, I done been through everything in the book. I've been through the life I've been through. I feel like I'm 50 years old and I'm 23. But I was extremely sheltered. I could not go outside. I was basically thrown into the world at 18. Like, okay, bye. Have fun. So serious. Sheltered from every single thing in the world. It's a big thing. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay? And I don't say things like this to blame my parents or anything. I'm past that stage in my life. I just love to try to help people who've been in my shoes, because I understand how painful it is. I understand how much it hurts. That's why with this diary series, I really hope that y'all feel like, okay, I see a girl that's kind of like me. She stays in the house. She only goes to work. She does like things around her house. She doesn't go out. She doesn't have friends, because I know exactly how that feels. I've hated myself, and it's getting vulnerable. I've literally hated myself because of who I was, because of how people made me feel. Okay? I don't hate myself anymore. Okay? It sounds so sad, but I'm off adrenaline right now, so I can't really cry about it. But I'm just over that phase of life, and I hate that I've thought like that for so long. And I hate that I know a lot of people do think like that, because there's nothing wrong with you. We're all different, okay? The next person who lives a life like this, you might be like, girl, what are you doing? Nobody can say, oh, this is the exact correct way to live life. You just want to be to yourself. Half of us, I'm this way because I was sheltered. I'm used to being by myself. That, honestly, it went hand in hand. That's why a lot of introverts, you kind of got trauma that pushed you into this. And sometimes you're not even really introverted. The trauma just made you introverted. But that's a podcast episode that I'm going to do. But more of the story, I want to do content. Like, I really have no time right now. Like, I have my podcast, I have like TikTok shop. I want to start getting into doing wigs, because any way to get some funds in, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm tired of this working for the $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20 when I could be making my whole check in one day. Okay? And that's the type of mentality I had. I used to be a hairstylist. That's a long story too. If y'all want to hear some of the story, this is a video. Y'all gotta watch all the series to catch up with my life. I've been on YouTube for like 4 or 5 years. It's all over the place. But yeah, now I'm done ranting. I think tomorrow we're gonna meal prep. I didn't have to go to the stores this week. I was gonna go to Dollar Tree, but I didn't, so we'll do that next week. But I already have the groceries from last week's vlog, because we're doing bi-weekly grocery shopping, and I can say I've been able to get a couple more things done just within the last 2 days alone, instead of going out grocery shopping. So we're going to stick with the bi-weekly grocery shopping for right now. And I'm going to go edit my TikTok. And I will see you tomorrow, because I'm just going to eat and relax, because it's 7. And it's the first day where I can sit down and not fall asleep. Because I got everything done for content, and we locked in. We really locked in. Even though if tomorrow I'm crying, just know we still locked in. We're always locked in. Some days we just gonna cry, okay? And it's okay to cry, okay? It is okay to cry. Hey y'all, so good morning. It's Thursday. I didn't come talk to you yesterday because, to be completely honest with y'all, does my face look mad greasy? I just did my skincare, by the way, if I look mad shiny. I just literally was feeling off yesterday. I was feeling sad, emotional. And to be very honest with y'all, I did start my cycle, so I understand that's playing a huge role. Because when I start to feel extremely emotional, like beyond measures, especially when I feel like I can't control my anger, that's when I know it's more than just, like, it's really the cycle, okay? And the hormones, because that's kind of how I'm feeling. But yesterday, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna relax. I was gonna do everything. I was gonna talk to you. I was gonna like fight through it. But I was like, girl, just lay down and you could do it tomorrow. But I do feel extremely overwhelmed, and that's like the honest truth. I just feel really emotional and really sad, really tired. And I know like the cycle is playing a role into it. And the way my house looks lets me know that I'm going through something. Because once your house, well, for me personally, once my house starts looking like a mess, that's when it's showing the reflection of my mental health. So I'm gonna take the time to do the dishes, meal prep, and attempt to get my house clean. It just really feels like there's not enough time. And I know you make the time, but when I tell you, like, I genuinely feel like it's never enough time. It's just crazy. But you guys are going to get a montage, because I am a little sad still. I don't know. I just feel sad about so many things that it's not just one thing. I'm in such a, like, transformative period that it's just a lot of thinking that I do constantly. Sometimes it gets really stressful, really overwhelming. But it is 7:56. Usually I like to start Thursdays off by editing my video. Hopefully I get to that today. But that's a prime example. Like, I'm not even on the schedule that I'm usually on. But I kind of need to tweak the schedule, because I'm including a lot of things. Because I really want to commit to content and have that be my main source of income, and I really have to work right now. Like, I can't give up right now, and I know that that is more important than a 9-to-5 job, okay? For myself, if you don't have like the same relationship with God, or if you're not prepared, I wouldn't say to step out on things like that. I would definitely say be prepared, but I got it for myself. That's really what I gotta do. But I did go to Target, and I see somebody comment like, girl, you said you wasn't going back to Target. If I ever tell you I'm not going back to a store, just don't listen to that part, okay? So when I was at Target, I seen these things on clearance, and if it's on sale, to me, that means it was meant for me. Because I'm not, like, once I see this little sticker, it's lit. That means that was the time for me to buy it. But I got these mandarin oranges. They were $7.99, but then they rung up as $3.99, even though this says $5.59. And this comes with 12 cups. So why wouldn't I buy this for $3.99 when I usually buy, what I buy? I think 6 cups for $2 from Aldi. And then I got this pack that was also on sale, but I had to check the expiration on date on both because some of them were expired. This doesn't expire until August 2024. And this one comes with peaches, pears, and oranges. And where's the ticket? This one was $8.79 and then it rung up for $4.39. So this is what it looks like. So that is 24 cups, which will last me a month, and I still have some left over, so a win is a win. But we're going to be meal prepping for dinner. We're going to be making chicken thighs, but I'm going to make it 2 different ways. I'm going to make yellow rice, green beans, and barbecue chicken, and then I'm going to make white rice, corn, and regular baked chicken with no seasonings like I showed y'all in previous vlogs. So I'm going to clean, prep. You guys are going to see everything. This is probably going to take me all of Thursday, so just know I don't do these things in 5 minutes. It honestly takes hours.
We hit the club and his cups full of jealous. We in the bag and we bug in the TI. And I'm in a bad bitch and I got in the div. Oh yeah, I'm still saying this bitch knows like Lindsay Lohan. She gets down just like Lindsay Lohan. She's not holding shots, so you know that bitch bad. Watch her blow, but it's away. When she gets away, she gets away. She wasn't on a run, she won on the run. You see the dark skin girls with the light skin crews. Always to you. You see the light skin girl and the light skin crew. You're know what to do. I'm still saying this bitch knows like Lindsay Lohan. She gets down just like Lindsay Lohan.
Let's just rewind on this one thing.
If you put success software in a computer that's programmed with a failure operating system, all you're going to get is an error message. By the way, that's why so many people, when they hear some truth about wealth, they have to resist it because their subconscious programming won't allow them to run that program. And so success and failure both operate are produced from the subconscious mind, or what I like to call the automatic mind. I like to call our subconscious our automatic mind, and our conscious mind our manual mind. All of the results, like 90% of the results in your life, are produced by your automatic mind, which means you're not even aware of it. It's running below the surface. It's happening automatically, and you don't even see it. But here's what's interesting. Other people who are not programmed like you can see your programming. How many of y'all figure out what I'm putting down? And see, what happens is when we hear some truth that's unfamiliar to us, the first thing we do is we resist it because, well, that can't be true. Because that doesn't go along with my paradigm. Because people will never behave consistently in a way that's inconsistent with their programming.
Girl Introvert is so stressed out. Y'all, I'm gonna be really honest with y'all. Friday, it is currently 8:42 and I'm not at work. Y'all remember like the last vlog, I'm like, you know you don't have to go to work, da da da. Yeah, I didn't do it. I didn't go to work. I didn't go to work because I have been feeling so mentally exhausted and overwhelmed, and I think sad. I think the right feeling is sad, stressed out, and feeling doubt. But it's like, what I feel is hard to explain because it is like a constant battle of fighting the feelings, but also feeling the feelings. Because I try, oh my God, how am I gonna say this? I try to be as transparent as possible without saying too much. But y'all know I'm on like a spiritual type of journey, and I'm trying to remain faithful and have faithfulness within everything that I go through. But you know, in reality, sometimes it's not as easy as it seems, right, to say those type of things. So like right now, when I feel sadness, I don't try to be like, you're not sad. I be like, I'm sad, but I'm also like, but it's gonna work out, you know. But it's still like a melancholy type of feeling. I hope that's the right word. Like, it's still like a sad, like, type of, I feel like, vibration or aura, I feel. But it's not like I think everything is gonna go to shit and everything is not gonna work out. It's more like, dang, these are real feelings. Like, this is what I feel. So last night, I'm just like, I don't want to go to work. I honestly don't want to be there. And this is what happens to me. When I get a job, I know that I'm worth more than that job. So every time I get there, I feel like I'm extremely overqualified for what I'm doing. And I feel like my self-worth is not being put to the full capacity. So that's where I'm currently at. I'm not saying like I'm quitting my job, leaving my job, but it's just like I just needed today. Maybe I just need today to sleep properly, get enough rest, because last night I did have to go to my little brother's event, and my little brother's into filmmaking. So I just want to say, wait till y'all see him on the big screen. I'm extremely proud of him. Like, even his whole team, like the films they make there in high school, and they were beautiful. Like, they were top tier. So I went to that, but you know, I had therapy right before that. And I've been really emotional because also your girl's cycle started, so I know that's playing a role into it. So I'm trying to push through, because I feel like once the cycle is over, I might feel a little bit better. But right now, I'm aware that my cycle does make me feel extremely emotional. So I don't know. I think I've been having the devil's trying to get to me, and as someone who has fought like these thoughts all their life, that's what I'm kind of feeling. I'm feeling like I know that I've gone down these roads a lot of times in my life of like believing the devil and what he tells me about myself. So now that I'm fighting it, it's a hard fight. It's an extremely hard fight. And I can see why people can believe it, because sometimes the devil works really hard, you know? And it's just a lot, because I have dealt with depression, deep depression, anxiety, right? So I'm trying to also get away from those things. So I just feel like I'm in a constant battle. It's not even just like, oh, I feel sad. It's like the battle is fighting the sadness. The battle is not really the sadness anymore. It's like I'm trying to get to this side, but this side is pulling me. So I feel pulled in two directions. That is where I'm at. And I'm just trying to push through. I'm trying to stay above water, keep my head above water, because that's where I feel right now. Like I'm literally at the edge in terms of emotional and just giving up. And this is what happens. This is just like visual things that happen to me, just to show y'all like I'm a human being. That's what I'm just trying to say. I don't know how to say it without saying too much. I'm just a human being, right? Who's going through life just like everyone else. Life is life, and majority of y'all know what's going on, and the way like my life changed drastically out of nowhere. Everything is such a shock. Everything feels like a shock. Some days I don't know if everything's going to work out, and some days I believe everything is going to work out. And usually in moments like this, every time the blessing is around the corner. So that is why I'm trying to continue to stay strong and not fall to the devil's words in my ear, in my ears and in my mind, because every time y'all tell me in the comments if this is not true, every time you feel like everything is about to go berserk, something good happens. Like, that's, I know it. I told you yesterday, I got a lot done, but my other problem is feeling like no matter how much I get done, it's not enough. But these are all like internal things that I need to work on, because the mindset that I have is like being extremely hard on myself, like unrealistically. So the amount of things I did yesterday, from an outside point of view, I did a lot. But to me, I feel like because I didn't do every single thing I wanted to do, it wasn't good enough. So we're working on a lot of different things that I'm trying to navigate through. But I think I'm just finished editing my vlog. Hopefully I feel a little better tomorrow. I think it's going to take the day. I'm going to relax for the last part of my day, but right now I'm just going to work on my vlog and anything else that I have to do. So I just want to be honest and not make it seem like I come on camera like, hey y'all, everything's going great. I'm not feeling good. I'm really not. I'm not, but it's... And then even when it comes to my channel, some days I'm like, yay, everything's working. Then I'm like, nobody cares. But I know it's not true. See, that's what I have to work on, is like just staying above the water, because I know it's not true. I just have to put that thought to the side, like, girl, it's gonna work. Just relax, just stay calm. It's not gonna work like when you want it to work. That's why you're getting upset. And I think that's why a lot of us get upset, because things are on God's timing, not our own timing, and when we try to rush it, that's usually when things don't go right. So that is my little rant. I'm just trying to be honest, because the way life is lifing, it looks like for me. But I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna keep going no matter what. I feel like I'm past the point of giving up, but some days I realize today's a mental health day for myself. I don't want to be at this job, and I promise y'all, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be at this job. I feel extremely like it feels so degrading to me. And I'm pushing through my content because that's where I want to be. My content, peace, healing, that's where I want to be. So I'm going to keep pushing through. And I hope this encourages you to also push through, because I know we're all going through life right now. But yeah, that's what I want to say. I got this. You got this. I got this. We got this. So I'll see y'all a little later. I just had to come tell y'all what I seen on TikTok, because yes, I have been doom scrolling, but I'm about to get up, and why is my camera look like this? There's something wrong with my camera. Just doom scrolling on TikTok, right? I'm about to actually edit my vlog now, because I actually did a lot. I feel a little better. Can y'all tell the difference in my energy? That's so weird. But I planned and organized my notes section, which stresses me out, because my notes is my best friend. If I lose my notes, I might have to take like 5 months off. Like, that's how I really feel about my notes, because that's really like my diary, best friend. Everything that goes from here is in my phone, in my notes, because I will forget in 5 seconds. But I'm on TikTok and I see gardening. I remember saying like I wanted to garden or whatever, or find something to do. Like, I'm bored. So I think a task, and then at the same time now I'm thinking like I keep adding stuff to my plate, but I think these are good things to add, because growing a garden, that's like therapeutic. So I think I'm gonna try to start like a garden, right? Here's the little dilemma, but it's not a big dilemma. I don't have a patio nor a balcony, and I'm kind of sad, because I used to have a patio. But I never thought to have a garden. That would have been a perfect opportunity. That would have been a perfect time to have a garden. In my first apartment my light went off. But in my first apartment I've ever had, I had a whole patio. Like, I could have had a whole gardening section. But right now, you got to work with what you got. So the only place I'm thinking that I could necessarily start an indoor garden with like a couple plants is in my kitchen, just on the windowsill. So I think that's what I'm going to do in the upcoming weeks, to give myself a new hobby. Because if you be on TikTok, they be saying, girl, you need hobbies. And I think I need to find a couple more things to do with myself, instead of like just vlogging and stuff. That is my hobby, but I do need to find other things to do, to spend my time doing, fulfilling type of things. And I think growing a garden I can see where it's therapeutic. So I think I'm going to start that very soon, in the next couple weeks. It's the perfect time, summer, the sun is shining. So we're gonna start that. I just have to research it a little more, and y'all know me, I have so much on my plate already. I just need time to figure it out. But we're gonna start a garden, an indoor garden, and do a trial run and see how that goes. Okay, so if y'all want to do it with me, stay tuned. Next 2 or 3 vlogs, we're gonna start like a mini little garden. Okay, and if you're bored like me, you're gonna do it too, because most likely, y'all know I'm going to Dollar Tree to get all the stuff that I need. So I'm excited. That is giving me life. And I don't know, I'm really just trying to find a couple more hobbies, like things I can do. I see like little things like crossword puzzles and stuff like that. It's like things that are just not doing the most, like it's things that are just giving you a moment to just breathe and just relax. So we need to find hobbies. That's what's on our list. Okay, so I wanted to run back these blemish patches because I wanted to come tell you that I actually changed my mind. They actually do work. They just are not as invisible. I'm going to be putting them on. And as I'm putting them on, I'm going to be telling you guys how I plan. I have like a few things I have to do. So I want to tell you this now because I didn't do it in the last vlog. So I say that I do recommend y'all getting these. It's $1.25. My face is breaking out so bad. And when I say they work, like when I woke up in the morning, I had put these on. But when I woke up in the morning, the white stuff was pulled out. But I didn't wear them to work because I need to wear a lot. But they do work. Like they pull out the gunk out of your pimple. They're just not as see-through as I would have liked. But like I said, it's $1.25. And my face is just breaking out so bad right now because I'm on my cycle. So, ow. Yeah. It's not as satisfying. If y'all seen on TikTok when people take off these pimple patches and then like the whole gut comes out, they're not that strong. But they do pull out the white stuff. So definitely do recommend those. Just know they're not as see-through. I don't know if you care or not. So let's get into how I plan. It's pretty easy, but I have decided that I am going to make content. So I am going to make a real detailed video, but this is just a quick version because I don't know when I'll be making that video to make as a separate video. So how I plan is pretty easy. I'm going to put like on the screen. Just I highly recommend that you plan your weeks. As someone who is all over the place, as someone who needs stability in their mental to thrive properly, I highly recommend that you plan. I plan every Sunday, and I also want to do like a Sunday routine so you guys can see what I do because I feel like my Sundays are very chill yet productive. So on Sundays, I watch my sermon and then I get into my planning. The first thing I do is do a brain dump. So I'm putting down everything on my phone. Also, I go between a notebook and my phone. In my phone, I keep like a to-do list and then I keep like a next week list. So whenever I have any ideas that I'm not doing this week but they come to mind, I put them in the next week portion. And then I'll have my to-do list that's like for the whole week. And then if I miss something, it's like still there in the to-do part for this week type of thing. So the first thing on paper that I do, I like doing my planning on paper as of right now. I take everything from my notes section that I didn't finish in the top section that says to do this week. I take everything in the bottom section that says next week. And I put everything on this brain dump paper. And then anything else that I come up with that I look at my calendar. I have an agenda, a huge agenda that I use after that I'll tell you guys about. I have, so I go on my calendar, I check the week. And I say, okay, any birthdays, any things coming up, anything I wrote down, put that on the paper. That's my brain dump. It's just random. Everything don't gotta be in order. So that's the first step. So then the second step I do is I list out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I list out the days of the week and I start to pull from the brain dump and I put it in whatever day I'm thinking and I cross it off as I'm doing it. So then I'm left with the things that I don't know specifically what day I want to do it yet. And then if I have stuff left over, I might push it over to the next week. So I'll highlight that so that when I go to do it, when I go to do planning the week after, I can also go to this list of highlighted items that I need to add to the next week's brain dump. We're done with the brain dump. So now I have everything that I'm going to do every single day. My next step is to do my meal prepping and meal planning type of thing. So what I do is write breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and I write down what it is that I want to make. How many days I think I'm going to have of like a certain meal prep. And then I write down my entire grocery list. And next week I'll explain to y'all how I do the grocery list portion. But right now this is just planning. So then I create my grocery list from my meal prep and meal plan for the week. I have a section. My next section is things I'm going to record from TikTok. And I go to my list of my days of the week. And I see what am I going to be recording for that week. And then I put that into my little what I need to record for TikTok. That's how I plan. I highly recommend that you start doing it because every Sunday, that is like sort of my self-care because it keeps me focused on It keeps me focused on my week. I'm not confused. A planned week is better than an unplanned week. Let's just put it like that. But I am excited for next week because I think I thrive in creativity and DIYing. So my little sister is graduating to kindergarten and my little brother's graduating from high school. Well, he's graduating the week after, but I'm getting the stuff this week. He has prom this week. But when it comes to DIY making gifts, because my love language is gift giving. So when it comes to that, now I get excited. Now I get like, I feel like I'm a creative type of person. But I think that's everything. I just wanted to update y'all about the pimple patches, explain to y'all how I plan, and I'll probably come to y'all tomorrow. I do have to do my eyebrows, but I'm going to make a TikTok of that, so I'm not going to do it on the vlog today because I've been using my camera on TikTok. Quality has been eaten. Alright, good morning y'all. It's Sunday, and yeah, I look a hot mess. Per usual, I'm currently uploading my vlog, but I can't take it. I don't think I can take it anymore when it comes to this hair. I literally woke up like 2 hours ago. It's currently 11:30. I'm uploading my vlog now. I was pulling in and out of sleep, so I couldn't get up. I woke up at like 5, but then I fell back asleep. I'm wearing this jacket because my house is freezing for some odd reason. It's like really cold. I have pants, sweatpants, and everything, and socks on. Pretty much what I did. I redid my hair. I just did my eyebrows. I meal prep. This is literally for the next 3 days, and then we're gonna put a wig back on. But I just wanted to come end out the vlog because I'm start planning. I'm gonna start planning for my next week. So as always, end it off with a sermon. And I am officially out of pimple patches after this. The sermon title that I watched today, Playing It Quietly by, of course, Pastor Keon Henderson. I think I'm going to start listening to Sarah Jakes on Wednesdays and then podcasts on the other days. So our first point is every fight that you have is about territory. So what he was saying with this part was that when the enemy or things are going wrong, or the enemy, you feel as if the enemy is coming for you, it's because of something that you have that they want. But he said even if they get it, they couldn't do nothing with it because your name is on it. And that's like where jealousy and envy come from. Like, people want what you have, and little do they know, if they had it, it's not gonna be the same as if you have it, because it's not for them. but people get so jealous and so envious of you and what you have. He was saying it could be a house, it could be a car, it could be a dream, it could be a lifestyle, that when they get it, they're not even gonna know what to do with it because they didn't have it was never for them. So just know it's for something good, and that's why things tend to go bad, because there's something good right on the edge of it. But a lot of people will try to take that from you, not knowing that even if they took it, it ain't gonna do nothing for them. When you don't pray, the only thing you know is what you know. What you know isn't enough, and when you pray to the Lord, He will reveal secrets onto you. And this happens to me a lot, okay? This really does happen to me. And unless you pray, unless you are on a spiritual journey and you're really getting deep into it, you won't understand until you go through it. Because there could be a day where I'm just like praying, right? I'm just like, can you please help me? Any guidance? I'm confused, this and that. Then the next day, all my thoughts will be like cleared up, and then a plan will come to my brain that I could not think of before praying. There's some instances, and something literally recently just happened where I was like praying like financially, like I need help in that aspect, and I kid you not, 5 minutes later, finances, literally money I never thought of was gonna come, money I did not even consider. It just came. Literally, I got a text message and it was money attached to that text message. It was like mind blowing. So what he also said was, when things are going bad, your first step should be to pray and not to react, because if you pray, you'll start to get your answers quicker than reacting or being upset or complaining, because that's not benefiting you in any way. The last one is that you have to be comfortable with the opposite. That's how you win. Whatever your strength is, learn to do the opposite. And what he was talking about with this, at first was going over my head. Then he was said, I can't get the right example exactly to my head, but he was saying, so say if you're like a bodybuilder and your strength is like lifting weights, he said doing the opposite of that will help you to succeed, because if you need to do something opposite of your strength and you don't know how to do it, you can't succeed. So let's say a bodybuilder, let's just say maybe doing ballet, right? It's just the idea that you need to learn how to do the opposite of whatever you're doing in life, because when that obstacle comes your way, the strength that you have is not enough to beat it. So maybe you have to go to the other side or the opposite thing to be able to beat it. So never keep yourself in one place. Never keep yourself like in one thing, like, oh, I'm only good at this. No, put that work in. Once you're good at one thing, put your work in to be good at the next thing. That's the key. You don't want to just have one thing under your belt. That's why, especially, this is a little off topic, but when people say they have like a lot of careers they want to go after them. You're not a single person. Some people are multifaceted. I hope that's the right word to say. They're multifaceted. They're not just put it in a box. This is me. Sometimes you know how to do multiple things, and that's actually a blessing in disguise, because a lot of people only know how to do one thing. A lot of people stop at one thing. So you do want to learn how to do multiple things. But with that being said, it's literally pouring. The trees is like going, it's like a whole, I don't know what's going on. With that being said, this is going to be the end of the vlog. So I hope y'all enjoyed another vlog. Next week, we're doing a little DIY project, so I think it's going to be pretty fun. And I've been looking up hobbies and stuff, so I can't wait to share that with y'all. I'm going to be starting a TikTok series on it as well, if you don't follow me on TikTok. But we're about to get into doing some hobbies, because your girl, I think I had a breakdown in this episode. I think I have a breakdown every episode, but we're definitely going to be starting other things, and I hope it encourages you to do other things, because as introverts, we do tend to stay in the house. We do tend to not try to be with other people, but you do have to do other things, because it can make you a little sad sometimes, or a little bit in your feelings. And to be honest, I'm trying to find hobbies that don't require my phone, so that was the big thing. So I can't wait to start that with y'all. But if you guys are new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you guys been subscribed to me, I love you and thank you for supporting me. But I'll see y'all next week, and we'll see how many meltdowns your girl can have. We gonna get it. We gonna get control on it. We getting control on it, okay? But I will see y'all next week with another one. Peace.
I've been all in my phone, I got options.